Episode 4. Welcome to the HONA podcast with...
Mike and Shal.
To bother you that it's Mike and Shal, not Shal and Mike. Alphabetically, it should be Shal and Mike. Oh well. Mike and Shal. I like it. I'm always on top. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about events. Why you as a nail tech should go to a industry event, whether it's put on by a brand, whether it's a nail tech in a community is putting on a soiree. We'll talk about why it will be beneficial for you to step out of your comfort zone, and hopefully by the end of this episode, you feel a little bit inspired to maybe jump on a HONA event or jump on that event which you think, oh, do you know what? If I weren't so nervous, if I knew somebody, I would go to it. But before we get into that...
Do you want to do the shout out of the week? Or shall I?
So it's shout out of the week. I've got a nice shout. I'll do it, and I've got a lovely one that just popped into mind straight away.
Go on.
So shout out of the week, before I get into it, it's not always about somebody who's done something amazing or somebody who's opened up a salon or somebody who has got an event on or creative or something like that. Sometimes it's just nice to give a digital hug to someone.
A digital hug?
A little digital virtual hug to Martha Mumby.
Yes.
You know why.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go into anything detailed or anything like that, but on the HONA community, Martha's she's been in the community since probably day one.
Yeah.
And she has a little GoFundMe page, and she's going through something at the moment. And I think it's really important that not only HONA support her, but we show a little love and positivity towards her.
Yeah.
Because she's been such a strong supporter of HONA.
Yeah.
I think there could be no other person I would want to give a little virtual hug and shout out to, and show a bit of awareness to her GoFundMe page. If you want to know more, just jump into our community, search GoFundMe or search Martha's name. Do you know her Instagram handle?
It's simply Martha's.
Oh, beautiful. So just, there you go. If you're listening, Martha, a little hug. If you're not listening, and you're another nail tech who's a bit curious, who's just one of those nice people who like helping, jump in our community.
The GoFundMe link is in there.
Yeah.
Feel free, guys. Spread the love. Absolutely.
Oh.
I feel like that actually links really nicely with today's episode, actually, because I feel like our events are very much all about community and coming together.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Before I start, though, you haven't commented on my attire. Usually you give me a little insult or positive comment. Today, you've blanked me. I was coming in today and I was thinking, oh, she's going to moan about me wearing my warehouse stuff.
I was going to say, we're going to work.
Sorry, guys. If you're watching, there's no pattern to my dress ways. Whatever I've got on the day, and I just literally come up into the attic.
You can tell that I work in an office and you still work in the warehouse. So I got my cute
This is my usual look in the warehouse. Should I do the podcast like this?
Absolutely not.
For anyone listening, I look really, really cool.
He looks really rough right now with his hood up.
Masculine or rough?
Rough.
Hot or...
Shall I say the word? Because you hate it. You icky.
I hate it. I'm gonna hate. It's such an insulting word to say to people. And it's become so casual.
Oh, I love it.
It's become so casual.
I love it.
It's become so casual and accepted for you to tell somebody to their face, that's an ick. That's such an insult, and it offends me no end. I hate that word with a passion.
Do you know what? Because you hate it, I'm going to say it in the more.
I hate it.
Anyway, circling back.
Anyway, yeah, so today's episode, events, and Martha's story blends in nicely into this because I first met Martha at one of our events.
Yeah. So if you don't know, or if you've never been to one, HONA actually throw... How many events have we done there?
Oh, let's go through, because I don't know off the top. So our very first event was the gel system launch.
Yeah.
Second event was our first spring-summer launch, gel polish launch, and that was Love Your Journey. Our first proper.
That was a
thing.
big.
That was a big deal.
Big one.
I don't think there was many industry events around then.
No.
I don't think we started
up now.
I don't think we started it, but like we definitely encouraged it, and we encourage it. Like if you're a brand listening, do events because it's just nice to give back.
Yeah.
Our third event was Moonlight Fiesta.
Oh, I was going to say rodeo, but yeah, that came.
Moonlight Fiesta was our autumn winter. That was a fun one.
That was really fun.
Our fourth event was Rodeo Nights. That was cool.
Brilliant. I swear they just keep getting better and better.
Well, there's a bit more money in the coffers, isn't it? So we'll splash out. Our fifth event, which you can still get tickets for, plug, is
after Christmas party.
The after Christmas party, which is being held in Bristol, Jan 19th.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit different to our usual event because this is just a celebration, a party.
Yeah.
Because you guys all work your bollocks off during Christmas, and it's time that's a little bit quieter for you to really reflect and celebrate and unwind a little bit more than you would. So you don't really get a chance to celebrate in December. So we're throwing the after Christmas party.
Not just the time to celebrate as well, but also a lot of you guys work solo. So you don't really have like a group of people that you work with that you can go to a Christmas party with. So that's doing that.
That's episode. That's event 5. Event 6. Did we mention it? Are we talking about event 6? Well, obviously event 6 hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But event 6 is well underway.
In the planet, definitely. So we have got a few under our belt already, and
so does that make us experts, or?
I wouldn't say anyone's an expert, but
party planner would hope it's an expert.
That's what we got you for.
Yeah. So while I'd be hesitant to say we're experts, or I'd be hesitant to say we throw the best parties, we've got a bit of experience in it. We know what we're doing. I feel like we know, we've heard every reason why a nail tech doesn't want to go. So we're in a good position to try and explain the pros and cons. A bit like what we did with the booking system, but this is an event, so it's a little bit more fun.
Yeah, definitely. I've completely lost my train of thought there.
So let's use an example of why events happen. Why do we put events on then?
Well, I think when we started, it was very much we wanted to, as always, give back to the community. So we wanted to put on like amazing speakers for people to come, feel inspired, learn something that maybe they didn't learn before, take something away from the event. And then obviously we just throw a bomb party in the night.
So I think it's important to mention like not all parties are equal, and I'm not saying that's the best by any means, but we put on free events. The reason we put them all, and if we do charge, like the equivalent you get is free. For example, the Christmas party is 30 quid, but you get 30 quid back in store credit, and then you get a welcome drink, and then 2 drinks vouchers, and then there's entertainment. Like you're getting your money back. It's just it's a little bit more organised. God, it costs us loads, but I know loads. But we put on free events, and the reason we put on free events is these are give back to our community, because we're nothing without our community. We really, really are. Like, if it weren't for you nail techs purchasing HONA, we wouldn't have been able to grow. And if we're not able to grow, we're not able to reinvest in our product. We're not able to reinvest in our tech. We're not able to reinvest in our community. So the events is a core pillar of HONA, of us giving opportunity to everyone, whether they're financially affluent or not, that they're able to come to our event free of charge, or equivalent free of charge, I think is a good way to put it.
Yeah. I feel like our events as well, ever since we sort of started them, they've grown as well, because we listen again to the people that come and what they want to see from our next event. So I feel like where we had a lot of like sort of stage talkers and panels and everything at the first few, then we moved on to doing like master classes and shopping experiences and, you know, loads of different things within the next couple of events. So I feel like we're just tailoring it each time to better it as well, which is amazing. Like me as a person, I love to not just sit and listen, because I feel like sometimes it just goes in one ear and out the other. Whereas if it's something practical, or if I'm like physically watching something and learning how to do something that I wouldn't have necessarily known how to do before, I'll be like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like, so glad that I got to do that for free. It's like masterclasses for free.
So an event is an opportunity for you as a nail tech or you as a salon owner to reflect, give yourself a pause, get yourself out of the business to reflect and think about you. It gives you an opportunity to learn from other like-minded. There could be somebody further along the road than you and you're learning from them, or it could be somebody who, do you know what, I was in that position, and it helps you reflect.
Yeah.
It could be, every event's differently, but it could be an expert talker on content creation. There could be a talker on how to manage your accounts better. There's always events, and like our event in particular is always tailored to giving back to you and helping you improve your business and helping you learn.
Definitely.
And pushing yourself out of that comfort zone.
I think that's a really good point to touch on, but pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, because I know so many of you suffer with anxiety.
Yeah.
And like people might think that I'm quite confident. I am such an introverted extrovert. It's unbelievable. So like, if I was to still be in my own little, salon room on my own, thinking, oh, I don't think I want to travel 4 hours in a car to a party with no one that I know.
Yeah.
Like, that to me is really intimidating.
I think
and I get that.
That's probably our most common objection when we're speaking to somebody in the community. We're like, oh, hey, we're going to see you at our event. They're like, oh, I don't know anyone. That phrase, I don't know anyone, or like, it's a real concern, but I guarantee you that I'd say 70% of the people attending that event are going on their own who don't know anyone.
I personally say more than
probably
that
more.
sometimes.
And I guarantee you by the end of the event, 100% of the people there going away with a new friend.
That is one of the things that I love about our events as well, is you do see then people
clicks and nice. Yeah.
And it's so lovely. And then like, you get friends from all over across the UK that you can use your little HONA event to like meet up. And it's a HONA event. Like,
just
be any brand
part in the event. Yeah, push yourself out. So if you're a nail tech and you're worried about going to an event because you're going alone, you're in the same boat as the vast majority of people there, the overwhelming majority. And to help you feel at ease with that is that there is lots of groups that connect before the event. There's WhatsApp groups, which are unofficial event groups, which HONA's not a part of, so it's completely just a load of nail techs said, hey, are you going to the Love Your Journey event? Are you going to the Moonlight Fiesta event? And they create WhatsApp group where they all communicate, they all go out for dinner beforehand.
Yeah.
So you don't end up going to the party on your own because there's already a bit of pre-partying.
Yeah. I think a good thing as well is because you're coming to an industry party, you already have something in common with everyone that else is going to be there.
The easiest brick your eyes is you just look at their nails.
Yeah. What have you got on your nails? Oh, I've got.
What have I got on my nails right now? We're sampling. Sorry, dude, but yeah, we'll talk about that. I've got 2 versions of our True Sculpt on my nails. True Sculpt is our hard gel we're thinking about releasing. And yeah, I have 2 built up nails. Rock solid.
I also have True Sculpt on my nails.
Honest to God, I do CrossFit. I went swimming yesterday.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Solid. Do you know what? I might start building houses with these.
You couldn't build a house if it saved your life.
Anyway,
I love it.
So yeah, the event. So the anxiety of going alone. I guarantee you that stepping out your comfort zone will help you grow. You will always. It's a hard thing to say this, but the chances of you being alone for the next event and any event after any event, there has to be a time where you push yourself out of your comfort zone to go meet someone. Let us, if you've got really bad anxiety and you're really worried about going to the event, and let us know beforehand, because we have had 20 people say the exact same thing. We can link you up. We can link you up to a group in your area. Jump into our community. If you're coming from Hull and you want to come to our event.
Coming from where?
Hull.
Oh, Hull.
Hull. Am I saying weird?
Hull.
Jump in our community. I guarantee you there's a handful of people coming from Hull. Sasha, the fierce beauty coming from Hull.
She's like, sure to say that.
I know.
But yeah, like even, sharing lifts down and things like that, it's breaking the ice before you even get there. You might be in a car journey for, say, 2+ hours with somebody. That's amazing to then get to know a friend on the way down.
Okay, so we've talked about how it's important to get yourself out there. Okay, so I'm a nail tech and I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to the next HONA event. I'm going.
Yeah.
I've booked on, I've jumped in the community. I'm coming from London and there's 2 other nail techs and we're all going to get the train to South Wales together.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about events that's going to benefit me and my business?
I think we sort of mentioned it before, new learning opportunities. So the last couple we've done masterclasses, things like that. I'm going to touch on what you said then about Sash, because we had Sasha from the Fierce Beauty Company. Sorry, not the Fierce Beauty Company. The Fierce Company.
Yeah.
So collaborations as well, I feel, are a really big thing that happen at our events. So we do have people from other brands come down, like we had Sadie J, who was doing the content creation. We obviously had Sash with her company.
We've had Claude Gasmic. I think we've had Shannon Jovan at a couple of our events now.
Yeah, so it gives you that opportunity as well to sort of talk to these other brands and collaborate with them on how to improve your business as well.
So a nice one, collaboration. So I think I've seen it dozens and dozens of times now where 2 nail techs have met at our event and they've then decided to go on and do a masterclass workshop together. So if, for example, we had one nail tech who was amazing at Swift tips and we had another nail tech who was amazing at nail art, they collaborated to create a masterclass day where they learned everything about full cover tips and then nail art. And they put on an entire day together and they had lots of clients, lots of nail techs come along. So they met at our event. They obviously had light bulb moments by being inspired by the event. And then they decided look, we can do this. We can push ourselves. They looked at the Fierce company. They looked at other content creators to see how are they maximizing their time? How are they maximizing their profitability? And they think there's other opportunities. And that while they may have thought about this idea outside, it gave them time to reflect and think about it when at the event. You get to feel inspired, you get to feel empowered, and it gives you time to think on your business.
Yeah, I think it kind of links back to our mission statement really nicely. It's why we do what we do.
Yeah, we just want to, honestly, we just want to educate and inspire, and it's 100% our way of giving back. And if you don't want to go there for the learning, you just want to go there to let your hair down and relax. You've been working your absolute trotters off.
Trotters? I hope you haven't got trotters if you're on lovely nail techs.
You've been working hard, you just want to let your hair down. At the end of the day, there's just a big old party that's free.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And Georgina, shout out Georgina, who does do a lot of our party planning.
She's great.
She knows how to throw a good party, bless her. I feel like I really want to give a little snippet as to what's to come for the after Christmas party.
Should we do a shameless plug? Let's do a shameless plug. So there is an event coming for HONA. As of recording, it's not sold out, but we haven't published it yet, and I think there's only 100 spaces left. So it's a bit risky, trying to plug something that's potentially sold out. But anyway, the 19th of January in Bristol, which is in the southwest of the UK, we have a big party where it's from 6 p.m. till late.
Yeah.
And it's just a celebration of nail techs who work alone, or if you're part of a salon and you didn't really have it was too busy to have a big old party. This is your opportunity to have a Christmas party.
Yeah.
And we've spent no end on it. Honestly,
I'm going to reveal it.
Do you want to?
I'm going to reveal it.
Reveal your. Well, you're going to reveal the entertainment.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Go on.
This wasn't something I had to be convinced by this. Because it cost thousands. So I had to be convinced. And
it's going to be worth every single penny, I swear. So we are having the most incredible entertainment. So we are having tarot card readers, we have got burlesque dancers, and we have got, if any of you are RuPaul Drag Race fans...
We've got RuPaul.
No, we haven't got RuPaul. We've got Taste.
Taste.
We got
Taste. And a bit coincidental, which I didn't know this, Tase is actually from our hometown.
She's from Newport.
Yeah.
So, for any of you who don't know, Tase is the most incredible drag queen. She was on RuPaul Drag Race and she was known as the lip sync assassin because every single time she was in the lip sync,
I wonder if me and her will have a lip sync
she
battle.
slayed.
Maybe
I'm so excited.
Maybe we can set up a lip sync battle.
Oh my God,
Versus Tase.
I would pay to see that. If you do your
If you're listening to
Elvis,
Tase, I'm going to whoop you.
little less conversation.
So again, like the tickets are £30, but you get £30 back in HONA store credit. You get a welcome drink. You get 2 drink tokens. It's literally like it's basically a free event. The reason we've done it this way, the booking system, is just we get a huge waiting list for people who want to come to our events, and when somebody no shows, it means somebody on the waiting list don't get it. So the booking system just kind of eliminates the no shows a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's nothing to do with revenue. It's nothing to do with money. It's literally just ease of use. It's just that if you book the ticket, it's all automated. We don't have to put you on those spreadsheet of lists and stuff. So yeah, nice little plug. So if you're on the fence about going to an event and you're looking for the next event you want to go to, September 19th, Bristol.
September 19th, January.
Oh. What's on September 19th? January 19th. Bristol, yeah.
Bristol, Babylon, Bristol.
Let's party.
So excited.
So we've got a question of the week.
We do have a question of the week. This one, I think, was this via emails? Yes, this one was via email. So, if you can do one celebrity's nails, who would it be and why?
One celebrity. I feel like I've asked this question before.
This is kind of like
this is the go-to
like the
icebreaker.
dinner party.
Yeah. Go on then. I tell you what, I guarantee I could pick your top 3 off the top of my head.
I bet you could.
So top 3 Charlottes. You tell me the camera if I'm right or wrong. So number 1 would be Britney Spears.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's an easy one because Britney Spears. Would you want 2024 Britney Spears or 1990 Britney Spears? So would you want a little bit loosey-goosey Britney, or would you want like Britney in her prime?
Oh, I don't know, because I feel like if I feel like Britney now
would have snake 3D nails on her arm. She'd be in a costume for Slave for You. Is that the snake one? I know my Britney. I can imagine she'd have weird nails.
I would love to do it now.
She'd be spinning in her house.
Yeah, I could do a little spinny video with her. I would have so many questions for Britney now. But to do Britney in her prime, that would be iconic.
Like red sharp stilettos for her.
Go on.
It's not Hit Me Baby. It's like, oops, I did it again. Yeah, shout out Britney. What a banger!
Yeah, what a banger.
Who'd you mentioned RuPaul. You'd probably do RuPaul's.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love that.
Would you want to do RuPaul's in drag, or would you want to do RuPaul red cat? You'd want drag RuPaul.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They would be insane. Like the most out there, dripping in like diamonds or something.
Yeah.
Incredible.
What would I do? I'm going to put my marketing head on. What would I do? What's going to get me the best publicity? I want to do a Kardashian.
Would you not? The Kardashians always have very basic nails. I'm not going to lie. I love
Do you know what? Do you know who I'm going to have?
Who?
Can it be dead or alive?
Yeah.
I would have Queen. I'd have the Queen's nails.
Oh, Queen.
Imagine doing the Queen's nails. Sorry, Liz.
I've always wondered with the Queen, does she have like somebody just come to the palace, or do you reckon she has like a salon room in the palace? Because
I don't.
And everything as well. Imagine she has a salon in the palace.
She probably has a nail tech. I don't think she has a salon room.
What about a blowout? She's always got a blowout. Well, she did.
I don't know.
Maybe Charles is
Maybe Charles has
not yet, not using it.
Maybe Charles has a mani every now. He probably has a manicure.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't have a manicure. Think about all the ribbons.
His fingers. I shouldn't say it.
Not our king. But he cuts all those ribbons. He's got to have a manicure.
I would hope so.
Problem is, do you know what I mean? Like, you're only using one shade with. Say you're having. Let's go to Catherine. Say you're Catherine's nail tech, yeah. Princess Catherine. Yeah. Is she Princess Catherine? No.
Yes, she is.
No, she's like Duchess of. Duchess.
Yeah, she's Duchess, isn't she?
So anyway.
She's princess in my eyes.
So she's definitely only having plain nails. You know what I mean? Like, do you imagine you're in a consultation? You're like, oh, what's coming up? Oh, like bonfire night or Halloween or Christmas.
Should we throw a bit of
and
glitter?
you look at her and go, some flash glitter, and she's like, no.
I'm clean.
Do you know what? I will have that really risque shade of pink, please. Plain. That's what you want to go. Stiletto? No. I'll have short round, please. Are you sure? I've brought my nail art kit back. We've got some metallic chrome paint. I've done metal dick before.
For any of you that haven't watched back,
go check episode. Go check episode. What episode was that? 2?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Maybe for the day she goes on a hen do.
On a hen do? Catherine, she's already married. How she's not going on another hen do?
I'm sure she's got friends.
I don't think she's going to be having a melt.
Say all the girls on a hen do are having their nails done, and Catherine's in fight, and they say, Catherine, you're gonna have some metal dick on your hand.
Maybe she'll have one on her big toe so she doesn't have to be pictured for that.
Anyway, I'd probably have instead of a celebrity, I'd have a royal.
Yeah, that'd be a cool one.
It's quite British as well, with a British brand.
Yeah. So we did put this out there, and one of the ones that we got back was Hailey Bieber. Absolute trendsetter, obviously, with the whole glazed donut nails.
Do you think Hailey Bieber?
Well, the nail tech.
Do you think did Hailey create the design, or did a nail tech create the design, or did some other nail tech create it? The celebrity nail tech seen it and then went, oh, that might work. Yeah. I wonder who the originator is.
The normal glazed donuts, and then she did the chocolate glazed donuts, and she for the autumn winter.
The normal ones are far better. I think it's fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. But yeah, Hailey Bieber was one. And
the hot blend does a lovely. She doesn't use anything of HONA, but you know, she does a lovely vanilla one. I think it's vanilla. I might be doing an injustice here, but she made a vanilla set. I was like, oh, that's really
like the cream.
Yeah, it was like yellowy, creamy. It's like, oh, it's very beautiful.
That's not bad. That looked really nice for bridal there. Actually.
Yeah, shout out to you there. Could you?
Cardi B was up there.
Yeah, she's having weapons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's gonna look like Freddy Krueger. You know what I mean? What's her sound? Meow. What's her sound she makes? There's another talk about icks here. Right? There's a fucking ick.
Can you making that noise?
Yeah.
That was a total injustice to Cardi B.
Yeah. She's having Freddy Krueger nails.
100%. And then we had one that actually I thought was quite out there. So if they were still alive, James Dean, Grace Kelly.
James Dean. Pull up James Dean, yeah? Or is it like there's some
I'm presuming so.
Yeah. There we go.
Rihanna was in there as well.
James Dean. Whoever chose James Dean, like, hook me up. Like, I'll have the nail set you're thinking of doing on him. I can jump on a motorbike.
I'd love to know that. I wonder what he'd have.
I think he'd probably have clear fibre from HONA. Really natural looking. Strengthening, yeah. I think that's what he'd have.
What's your go-to nail art?
So I like, do you know what? Like, I always ask a new staff member when they join HONA, do you find it good or bad that a man has a manicure? And I'd say it's 70% they feel like, oh, it's not masculine. And then it's like 1 or 2 or 3, and they say, oh, do you know what? I like to go take the kids. So it's very polarised to one side. The majority think a man should just have man hands, whereas like, ridiculous.
I actually think,
but I do like have, like, I feel better because I have ridiculously bad nail health. So like my nails split on the ends and they get painful. So I don't really have my nails done for aesthetic reasons. I have it done because they're so weak thin that they split, and then do you know when it really stings on the end and it hurts? So I have my nails that honestly they help me to protect them.
Yeah.
Because I'm constantly lifting and shifting, like whether it's gym or in work.
Yeah.
And I'm in and out of pools and stuff. Like my hands get battered.
Yeah.
So what I used to have was clear pure foundation, which worked wonders on me. But now I've been having the fiber, like the TrueSculpt fiber, our new hair gel, which is coming out. And honest to God, like I feel like I could climb a mountain with my fingernails.
Please don't do
Honestly,
that.
like it's so strong. Like it don't chip, it don't lift.
Yeah.
Oh, but like the problem with that, which I've realised now though, is that my nails grow out, and because they're still fully intact, I have to remember to file like my nails down, and ask you to clip them.
Yeah.
And it's like it's become a proper third world problem. The third world problem. It's become a first world problem. They're like my nails get too long, and I've never had to do it in my entire life.
No. I love like male manicures. So I know this is like going off topic slightly, but I do think like it's very nice to see when a man takes care of not just their nails, but like themselves in general. So like just clean.
So the state of me right now.
Yeah, I know, but you are going to work, so
I think I'm the only bloke in my friendship group that gets their nails done.
You think?
Who else?
I think people do.
No, I think I'm the only one who regularly gets it done. Maybe you get the odd occasion. But I do think probably more and more it's becoming more standard. And it's because more probably influencers, celebrities are getting their nails done, and it's becoming more accepted. And I think that the younger generation tend to take care of themselves. They're probably more aesthetic, more vanity, more vain.
I think now though, because like TikTok,
the whole Instagram of the world. Yeah.
Oh my God, absolutely. Like even when like Harry Styles brought out, his nail polish and things like that. So I think it's definitely becoming more of a thing now, especially like you say for the younger generation. So yeah,
cool.
Like that actually wraps up
episode 4.
This episode quite nicely. What should we do on?
Episode 5? Episode 5, we can talk about boundaries. We could talk about upcoming regulation changes. I know the whole 2PO ban is coming about.
That will be a good one.
We can talk about why HONA chooses to be HEMA-free.
Do you know what? Let's do a little bit about ingredients and certain regulations and things like that.
Okay, episode 5 will be the formulations one.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
High 5.